How are you guys? Wanted to do a follow-up lesson for Hound Dog, Jimi Hendrix. I think that I did a lesson on this about a year ago, but went back and listened to it a few more times, and there are a couple parts that I missed, actually, and I wanted to go over it a little bit slower, some of the changes a little bit slower, go over it and touch on it a little bit more. So this is going to be in the key of E, standard tuning. It's not a half. It's not tuned down a half step like normally. Hendrix usually tunes down. He was playing an acoustic after a show. He was playing at the Royal Albert Hall in February of 1969, and this was like a party backstage after the show. And he just started, jamming, playing Hound Dog. And so anyway, yeah, that was the story behind it. Because a lot of people wonder. Well, at least that's what I read. I don't know how true it is. You're going to start with. Going to be on the D string, and I know I covered this already, but I'm just going to go through this once more. It's like 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Start to do that again. I'm going to do one last pull off, and then go to the A string and open, and then go to the second and hammer. I'll do a little pull off there. After doing that pull off, quickly go to the third of the low E and bend, and lift off. And go to the E chord. You're going to be picking the low E and the D strings, like, quickly. Pick the low E and D, and then go back to the low E. Do the bend, like a slight bend at the third of the low E. Go back to the D. So this is what he's doing a lot. He's doing this. He's picking between these two strings, but then he's going to be throwing in little licks like this. So one of the things he'll do is he'll be on the G string and kind of go from the second to the fourth, and then open. Could also bend at like the second of the G. Either just the G string, and then bend and lift off, or bend like the G and B strings. And he also comes like up here, and sometimes he'll play notes like up here, like because this is E. Don't forget to this position right here. So this scale, he uses this scale. At the end, he's when it goes into hey, that's I'll get back into that. But in the beginning, he does that little pull off. After this initial, you're going to strum this E9 chord a couple times. Now it does this climb. So you're going to come to the third. This is like an E7 chord. And you're going to slide this up from the third, fourth, fifth, finish on the sixth, and then quickly go to the E, go back into this. And what I'm trying to think, there's a little lick that yeah. So let me go through that again. We're going to do this. this is after you do the. You're going to quickly hit the high E string and go to the G, 4, 2, open. High E, 4, 2, open, back into the E. And then he's doing another lick right after that. He'll go into so for that to slowly go through that, you're gonna do like a bend at the 4th of the low E. Lay your first finger like into like a E minor shape. Pick those two notes on the A and the D. Lift off. And come down to the you're gonna come down to the 7th of the D and 7, 7, 5, 7 on the A, 5, and then alright, so all in succession. I'm going to go through that again, the whole thing. Not the whole thing, but from this part on, from the climb. Now he's going to go do a few more bends and go into this doing so many little things on that. But when the verse starts, you're going to be going from an E to A. You ain't nothing but a hound. Going to an A. One thing that he does is he'll come up to like the 5th, go from the 5th, 4th, kind of bar across the D and G. Back to the E. Go to the E9 again, play the E9. We'll go to the D. That's okay. So then he's still jamming and trying to think what else he does in that. Toward the end, I know that trying to think when it builds up to the oh yeah, right, toward the end you're going to be strumming like the E9 chord, strums it really fast. God, I wish I could find that light pick that I have. Okay, so E9 you're going to be like really strumming it fast. Go to A, and he's doing like something like this. Now you're gonna do this. So for that, you're gonna be this is E right here. It's like a power chord at the 7th fret, and you're gonna come to the G string, 9, 7, 9, 9, 7, 9, 7, 5, 6, 7 on the A. 9, 7, 9, 7, 5, 6, like that. And then okay, and then I think the song like closes out after that. I don't exactly remember how it ends, but that's like really getting toward the end. So anyway, I hope that I tried to go through this again and go through it a little slower. Maybe point out a couple things that I didn't talk about, the first lesson. So I hope that I hope this helps you a little bit more. Okay? Peace.